Hi everyone, this is KZV Academic Services, the best and finest academic services in the world. My name is Ernest Kazov, and today I just want to check the list of what we have done so far in additional mathematics. So the content checklist for additional mathematics, that is what we have done since January in additional mathematics. So the first topic that we looked at was coordinate geometry. Under coordinate geometry, we looked at the Cartesian coordinates, the midpoint of 2 points, the distance between 2 points, gradient of a slope or the slope of a straight line, and then we also looked at parallel lines, collinear points, perpendicular lines, equation of a straight line, lines parallel to the x or y axis. We also had time to look at the gradient intercept, form of equations of parallel and perpendicular lines. We also looked at the intersection of lines. That was the first topic that we looked at, that is in the first month of this year. And then the second topic that we looked at is the simultaneous equations. We also looked at simultaneous equations. And the third topic that we looked at functions. Under functions, we discussed relations and functions, the domain and the range. We also looked at graphical representation of functions. We also looked at the modulus of a function. We also had time to look at the modular inequalities, and we also looked at the inverse of a function and composite functions. The fourth topic that we looked at was the quadratic functions. These quadratic functions, we looked at solving quadratic equations. We also looked at the graphs of the quadratic functions as f of x is equals to ax squared plus bx plus c. And we also looked at types of roots. We also looked at the maximum and the minimum values of a quadratic function or quadratic functions. We also looked at the range of a quadratic function, and also the quadratic inequalities. The fifth topic that we looked at was binomial expansions, and then the sixth topic we looked at radians, arcs, and sectors. The seventh topic that we looked at was permutations and combinations. And then the eighth topic that we looked at was trigonometry, feather trigonometry, and also feather trigonometry. So we had the ninth topic. The ninth topic that we did was vectors. Okay, yes, vectors. Okay, and then the 10th topic, the one that we did, the one that we are just from doing, is calculus. So we looked at calculus 1 to 4. So we looked at calculus 1, that is differentiation. We also looked at calculus 3. We also looked at calculus 2, that is application of differentiation, and then we also looked at calculus 3, which is just integration. We also looked at calculus 4, which is further techniques of calculus, that is in terms of differentiating these trigonometric functions. For example, what is the derivative of sine x? Okay, these are the topics that we have covered so far. So far we have covered we have covered 10 topics. Now the topics that we are remaining with are the remainder and factor theorems. We are also remaining with arithmetic and geometric progressions. We are also remaining with exponential and logarithmic functions, and statistics, as well as calculus 5, which is where we'll look at the exponential function. We want to look at e to the power x and ln x.